Joining me now is Dr. Carol Swain, Distinguished Senior Fellow, thank you, Bill, at Texas Public Policy Foundation. Dr. Swain, based on what we know, true story, racial hoax, things like this when they happen, what's the impact?
Well, it's usually a racial hoax. There's been a pattern of this, and there's always the media headlines. They run with the story, and that, goes around the world, but then a few days later we find out that it was a hoax, and usually there's no consequences for the people who put out these false narratives. And Rachel Richardson, I saw her interviews. She very much seems to be enjoying the new publicity, and it stole the what should have been a big night for BYU because they were 10th ranked. They beat Duke. Instead of celebrating, they were reviewing film footage because of a false allegation. Yes,
yeah, they were. When you make an accusation like this, people take a look. And we're going to put on the screen an Instagram post. I believe it's a tweet sent by somebody else that Rachel liked. It was in December of 2020. It's a disturbing picture. It's a picture of a black man whipping three white men in a cotton field with Martin Luther King watching. I can feel the power of ancestors running through my veins. That doesn't feel like the type of photo that someone should be liking. And we don't necessarily know what the motivations would be, but what does this do to real racism where it exists when you claim that something happened that maybe it didn't?
Well, for one thing, there's a racial double standard that allows racial and ethnic minorities to engage in blatant racism that would not be tolerated by white people. That needs to end. We cannot have true racial equality until we hold everyone to the same standard. And I think that It worsens race relations, and the media, they are exploiting the racial divide in America, and it really is something that we should all be pushing back against. And colleges and universities, I don't know what Rachel Richardson's major is, but we see that from college she's learned how to play the race card. And the only people that we really see using the N-word nowadays are black people.
You're a wise woman. You're courageous. You always have been. Thank you for sharing your thoughts tonight and everything you do. Dr. Carol Swain, thank you very much.